Oh, hello. Good morning. Hope you're having a good one. I'm tired, so we're gonna take it slow and probably die a bunch, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like I played this on normal last time. It auto set to hard, so maybe I did play it on hard. I feel like I wouldn't have done that though. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna get into Dishonored 1. Hey, ACM. Hey, wait. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna die a bunch. Is that thumbnail like a random getting stabbed in the neck? Yeah, it's just one of the cutscenes. Cutaways of a melee attack. It's just you don't see that often because when I played pretty pacifist, or not pacifist. Low chaos. I didn't kill a bunch of people, I just knocked them out, which means you just see the back of their head and them getting choked out. Not a knife to the throat. So delayed. So delayed. Trying for murder this time? I don't know. It does, I think, technically change the outcome. Because, like, honestly, the whole point is once you get the outsider's mark is that he's judging you for how you use your powers. Whether you just murder a shit ton of people or you are somewhat non-violent in a way. I mean, and technically I have gotten the non-violent ending. I don't know. I'm always one of those people that no matter what, like, even if I've played the games 100 times, I pretty much always play it the same way I've always played it, and I don't go off and try and be like overly brutal, or I have a hard time going for other endings for some reason, even though it doesn't change anything and it's a video game and I can just do what I want with no repercussions. So maybe we'll kill a bunch of people, I don't know. But yes, technically. And the ending you got? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the whole gripes of this game when it came out. Is one of those things that really split a bunch of people because they felt like you got punished for actually being an assassin, when this is somewhat of an assassination game. It's a sneaky stealth game where you can... I don't know. It's an assassin game, but it's not an assassin game. I don't really see people thinking of assassins as people that just go around knocking a bunch of people out. That's kind of what I did as Hitman, though. Besides our target. Because, like, there's people we'll have to murder. You can't get around that. The game does not progress unless you murder those people. But as far as everyone else, I generally just tried to knock them out when I could. I think there was a couple people I murdered because they were close to a ledge and I wanted to push them off a cliff. But that wasn't enough for the events of the end of the game to change. Too wholesome, yeah. Just knock a bunch of people out instead of murder. How wholesome. Oh, one thing I do find hilarious, and I'm not going to do this, but when this game starts, we're going to be Corvo, we're going to be walking into the court, we're going to play hide and seek, we're going to go up there, there's going to be a cutscene. It's Spoilers. And then the lady of the house gets murdered. The entire point of this video game is that Corvo is up there when she gets murdered, and so therefore everyone believes that he was the one who murdered her. You can actually murder her, which negates the entire point of this game of being Dishonored. So I do find that hilarious, that you can actually kill Caldwin, Lady Caldwin. And like it doesn't negate the game. Like the game still happens as if you didn't do that, as if the actual assassin still killed her, but you can shoot her and kill her, and then it just counts as if the other guy did it, which is kind of funny to me. They didn't make it so that you can't shoot her. So then at that point, you have murdered her, and the entire game, you're trying to not only get Emily back, but you're trying to prove that you didn't kill her when in fact you did. So, I don't think it changes any outcome of the game, but it is physically possible to murder her, which is pretty silly. 0 to 10, literally unplayable. I'm a little surprised that they don't, like, maybe give a different outcome of, like, you tricked them all and got away with it. And now your daughter takes the throne. Even though you killed her mother. Yada yada. Just saying. Yeah, we're gonna die a bunch. Okay? Cool. What does it say? Health recovery is improved, potions are more effective, stealth and combat moderately difficult, default enemy damage and potion effectiveness, increased challenge for experienced players, enemies inflict increased damage and are more perceptive. Brutal experience for hardcore players, enemies inflict extreme damage, have keen perception, and potions are less effective. Solid pass. Returned from a journey of several months visiting nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver the diplomatic response to the emperors whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Spoiler alert. I don't. Just sounds like frustration on hard mode. I agree. If you go on YouTube though and you look at like pretty much speedruns of this, some people have played so much of this that
a long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us.
normal's probably boring as fuck.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Anyone else? Anyone else? You! Him! Anyone! Other than the personal bodyguard. No? Okay.
Oh there! We're going up.
Some of the speedruns on this game are insane. Just the parkour that people pull, like they never stop. It's just constantly like going around murdering a bunch of people.
Oh, at last. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Fair voyage, sir. Corvo, she's waiting.
Oh,
You should go see the
sorry,
Empress.
sorry. Like warp spots, not normally known as well? What do you mean, warp spots?
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Jim, there he is. Good voyage, sir.
Welcome back, Lord Protector.
What happens if I click this? Oh, blinking? Fuck, man. After... What's that game's name? After Deathloop, I don't know if it's blinking or... shifting. Is it shifting in this or blinking in this? I think it's blinking. And then in Deathloop it's shifting? Which also is confirmed. Deathloop takes place in the same place as Dishonored, just years and years and years and years later. Yeah, Deathloop has the same shifting ability. Yeah, I mean, the creators confirmed that Deathloop is supposed to take place in the same place as Dishonored, just way in the future. Or this is supposed to take place way in the past, however you want to look at it. Yeah, the shifting ability is definitely like one of the top priority abilities to use, especially in the speedrunny parkour shenanigans that people do.
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion.
The Spy Master is with her, but she'll want to see you right away.
Corvo, you're back!
Tiny human.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old Spy Master. Okay, here we go.
Booga booga booga.
Ooh. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the
Oh.
sky? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them. But I think she only says that to scare me.
Wasn't exactly meeting under it.
Let's see if you're still good at this.
Probably.
I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Oh. Oh, really?
2, 3,
Oh, we're here now.
5, 6, 7,
We're here now. If she runs right up here, she's cheating. Yeah, them being connected makes perfect sense in the environmental sense. A lot of Deathloop has elements of not necessarily Dunwall. Dunwall's maybe too nice, but different buildings and such. The stonework, it's very castle-like on top of the elements that they added.
not here.
And it also does kind of explain the fact that shift and blink are the same power.
About here.
I'm gonna meet your mom. Can you not suck at this game, please? How did you not hear me run behind? Well, I guess I wasn't running.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Let's go! Come on!
Oh, that's a horrible sprint button. Was it always that?
Run with me.
Not a fan. I have full-grown man legs. I'm gonna outrun you. Sorry, tiny human.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
This.
Stop moving,
That'd be pretty
Campbell.
cool.
And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I feel like there's something someone did here in a video
Looks like Campbell.
where they killed Campbell and no one noticed. I could be wrong.
You saw my improvements to the waterlock.
I don't know if they were improvements. The guy in the wheelhouse talked about the pressure not being right.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith. High Overseer, I must ask you to hold your pose.
If they did connect Deathloop and Dishonored, it would be cool to have them link up why.
She'll see you at once. Things are
Good to
bad.
have you back, sir.
Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
Who's was that? Did you? Are you a ventriloquist? What the fuck? You were still talking, and then I clicked talk, and you started talking on top of your talking. Oh god.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
The one decent human being.
Hello, my lord.
Hi! Why's everyone leaving?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days
Voldemort?
early. Full of surprises, as usual. Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars?
So no one can see that I didn't murder her! Hey, what's up, babe?
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought? I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Did you
Yes,
not?
don't
Are you
worry, darling.
selective hearing?
Mother's fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh boy. She's a bit slow, yeah. Just a bit.
Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another one!
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Did
Corvo.
not stand a chance.
Coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
reward us all. Look at what he's done.
With me.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
Sneaky snack.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her
Don't worry about
own
it.
bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
So in the scene before the cutscene where she dies, you can shoot her. And then it just jumps to the scene where you're holding her. 6 months have passed since you were accused, but dude, I killed the queen and you're letting me live for 6 months? 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter. Also, just abducting her daughter. Conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir, now locked away in Coleridge prison. The time of your execution draws near. It's been 6 months. I hope so. You were so sure that I murdered her. Why didn't you just murder me right there?
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
No. Oh god, that's a brand.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Apparently they do not care. Is that a painting of yourself in the background? Is this your office?
You'll be executed.
That's
but
you.
it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now. Someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
No.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Why would you say that out loud? Door red just turned black. It's enough to brand perfectly. A dude recently died because his dumbass friends branded him with a hot brand on his chest and I went through. Jesus. Oh, he didn't press charges while he was in the hospital and died later of his injuries. That's fucked up. I mean, if he agreed to it, I guess it's kind of right for him to not press charges. Because it wasn't fully their idea. It's not like they were doing it against his will. But that's fucked. Yeah, if they could link Deathloop and how you get some of those abilities with this. I don't know how they would do that because I'm pretty sure Death of the Outsider is canon. So I don't know how you would be getting abilities when the Outsider's dead, but I don't know. Science and shit, right? Maybe they were trying to science it to get those abilities back. Because wasn't there like a apocalypse event in Deathloop, and that's why they all secluded themselves on the island to survive it forever in a loop? He agreed to it and they were all drunk, so he didn't want to punish them. Yeah, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, it's good on him for not doing that if they were all willing. Anyway, Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your... Wouldn't everyone else see that? Good luck when you do alive and well for what's to come, friend. supposed to be a bed? A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. What? What is this word? Start? We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt?
Seen any more big rat swarms? Another night, another patrol with you. So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
Why would people not show up for the execution of the person who killed
One who killed
the
the
Empress?
Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
With sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold left shift to perform a non-lethal takedown.
So it's an occasion. Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
You're out. Good for you. Cut some throats.
Dear Lord.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Ooh, so I might have to murder my way out of here. It's fine. Am I? Ooh, ooh.
Take that.
Ah, boo. What was that mark over there? It did look like an assassin. Jesus Christ. Ow. Yeah, I might just murder a bunch of people. I don't know.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Not an inmate anymore. That's what that means, right? What? What? Okay. We join the most vicious hounds in the city as they rend one another by jaw and fang. Come to the pub known for the best ale and the freshest blood ox stew. Yum.
Bug someone else.
Do it.
I know you're here.
Do you?
Won't stay hidden for long.
Bro, I can't see shit, so I might.
He's here. Fall down already.
Keep pressing the wrong button for running. I'm supposed to go that way. What's down here then? Took you 20 minutes? Yeah, I haven't even started with my review. Probably take a good bit. Oh, this is okay. I can't see shit in some corridors. That's probably what it's supposed to be, but I hate it. So we're just gonna. Okay. Oh my god, there's boxes there. Who'd have known? Okay, maybe that's a little too bright. I don't know. Middle ground. Middle ground. I'll take it.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
What's that say? Section B. A really big prison. What? I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, it doesn't show up on yours. I can see it though. Yeah, you can't really see that there's a door there. Okay. Okay. A little too bright for me, but you guys can't see it, then it doesn't do any good. Yeah, it darkens everything. God, that's such
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event
abrupt
and
noise.
approved dignitaries only.
I guess I didn't realize I could kill them? Oops. My bad, buddy.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled.
That's one way to deal with the
with 1 week's
Could you imagine if you went through this game and killed enough rats that you also ended the plague? That would be kind of awesome and hilarious. What's the keel? Not sure. I remember, okay, that does absolutely nothing. to destroy his painting. A bit of a gnarly gaming chair, but yeah. Duty officers report Corvo's interrogation. English is difficult. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves, follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. People want to kill me so bad, I have protection against death. Sweet. Objectives, choose the songs to track, read mission clues, information about your gear, manage your supernatural powers. Spoilers. Have any supernatural powers yet?
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Well, congratulations if that is the case, ECM. Awesome, you're able to get the key boxes fixed. The air is so thick up there, it just broke on its... No. Apparently. This is such a cool looking game. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subjects surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, these befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Did the Empress know about this? Because, that's fucked up. At first it sounded like they were talking about the outsider, but really they're talking about overseers. Science outsiders' ability into those stones in Deathloop if they're already doing a bunch of science now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if they moved there to make that island their home and they found like things left over and realized that there were abilities back then and then they scienced to figure out how to get those abilities back. Yeah, for sure. Even if the outsider's dead? Yeah. It's just... Oh, he's not even facing my direction.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
I've already been doing that.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving. Huh?
Ha! You little bastard.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
That guy's blind. Confirmed. Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy shit, I have no ammo. I think there's a dude behind me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where did that guy come from? Did he run down the steps? Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not doing this nearly as stealth as I have before. I remember this section and I'm pretty positive I got everyone knocked out here. Not murdered, but whatever. I guess we're going for a not so...
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event
stealth.
and approved dignitaries
Run.
only.
Hey, what's going on there?
Oh god! I was wondering if there was a mirror. Whoa, god! I'm so dead.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
What? Oh. You just put your enemy off balance by blocking with perfect timing. Now press to perform. I just did.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I'm bad. Oh. Did that just... Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I stealthed like everything last time, so we're probably not gonna get a good ending this time, but we're here now. I guess it doesn't matter. Full circle.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Jellied eel. Gross. I say this every time I play this, but anytime I eat anything in this, I just think of Skyrim. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Oh, see, I could climb through this one. That's what I was trying to do over here, but I was trying to go through the one that still had a fucking window.
Attention. The solitary wing.
17 wheels of cheese in the middle of battle? Yeah. Let me pause real quick so I can have a full feast. Keep pressing the wrong button.
Huh?
Ah, bollocks. Ka-cha! Did not expect to eat him over that. Alright, we're here now. Anyway. Don't mind if I do. Is that switch for this? It must be, right? Thinking there was more of an underwater entrance. It's been forever since I played this or seen this part of the game. You guys don't care that there was a giant explosion? If I remember correctly, there's like a really sad story of a dead couple that's in here, so that's fun. You've escaped Coldridge Prison. I keep saying Coldridge. Whatever. With the help of hidden allies, if you can reach the Wrenhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. Whatever that is.
Kill the Empress, you don't care about a few guards.
Shut up. Look at this stuff.
Or I don't care about a few guards because I didn't kill the Empress!
Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here.
Did you think maybe that's it? Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you, he never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Welcome to Plague Tale. I would say Requiem, not Innocence. Okay, I'm glad I'm not down there. What's that say? Rats are eating our babies. Great. Cool. 10 out of 10. Oh, plague. Am I next? Can they go underwater? Can they go underwater? Don't need to be up there anyway. I'm gonna hope they can't swim. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed, even that's all gone now and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit the city. Yeah, I think that's one of the journals I was talking about. Yep, that's what I was talking about. I definitely remember that. Hard not to, right? Sorry, dude. Nothing personal. I would just also like to escape. Nom, 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 nom.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far.
I definitely remember this.
You?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
No touchy the rats, yeah. I wonder if the people who made Plague Tale, the Plague Tale games, got it from this. Because I don't see why they would. They saw this and they're like, you know what? I can make an entire game out of that. Which I guess this kind of is an entire game based out of that. But... Ooh, no touchy, no touchy, no touchy. Here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
How did you not assume I was working with someone if I instantly murdered the Empress and her daughter is gone? But I was still there. If I had also taken Emily anywhere, would I not be standing there anymore, waiting for you to find me holding her dead body? Just saying. Oh, can't look down unless I crawl down. Yeah, I also kind of find it funny that it's like everywhere no one will keep us from death, and then in Deathloop it's like I can never die. Exact opposite of everything. Yeah. There's no way I won't die versus death. What's death? I don't know if it's worth eating a rotten pear. Look. Motherfucker. Running out of shit to throw. Shut up, wait. Fuck off. I don't want to just take it to the face. It's a fucking explosion. Can I throw your body into it? No offense. Here. We'll do this first, just so I'm not an asshole. Ooh. Tiny. Aw. Did you just throw a bucket at me? Jesus. Incendiary bolt. What launched that? This? I guess so. I don't know how it launched a bucket, but you know. Is there a way I can get back up from there? There has to be, right? Yeah, I guess I can climb. Wrong button. I have to go back through these sewers at some point, don't I? Oh! Oh shit. I didn't know I could climb that. Damn. Corporal got hops. Okay. Guaranteed to lift your spirit. Pierrot's remedy. Known to stop sickness and to improve the emotional energy of women. Cures what? What is this? Torpid liver and chest colds. Is that what that word is? Torpid? Okay. I don't think I can throw the pear. I think I'm only allowed to eat the pear. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isle and meet with our man Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Shiny! Sure enough, it works. All this time I had to do one thing and nobody knew what I needed to do till I asked my buddy and he was like, oh, did you get whitelisted? Oh, damn. Thank goodness for that buddy, eh? Press and hold M to open the quick access wheel, select the gadget or power you want to equip in your left hand and release M to oh, bother. Ooh. Silly that that's all it was, but yay for figuring it out. All that matters at that point. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Was that for me? Oh, look to your whiskey. I see. For that. Okay. Oh, is that a one? Okay, there it is. Oh, it's gonna bug me that it's not. Okay. No, because I gotta get some custom alerts, which sucks because I'm gonna have to talk to the company, but glad it's solved. Yeah. At least one thing's down. Especially after it being an issue for so long. That's good news. Alright. I will be right back. Give me just a bit. Burp. Okie dokes. Thank you, thank you. Oh boy.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead Reaper in here.
Try to make a lot of noise when you die. Can't go in there. No. Medicinal herbs. I'll take some. Oh, why thank you.
Oh, look, he is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out. Wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
Drop on an enemy from above and press just before landing on from a tower's destination. You won't take any damage from the wall. Because you land on their body. Oh. Caca! Ooh. 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 Oh, I broke that. Final season of Animaniacs is in a few weeks. I get why he's not like continuing it forever, but it was cool that they brought it back. I think they didn't do too bad of a job bringing it back. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, probably shouldn't kill everyone. I think I'm just gonna do it and see what happens, so. It can take me a really long time to get through a game like this just by looking at everything and going back over a bunch of shit that probably a bunch of people don't want me to go back over. So to add stealth on top of that, it's gonna take forever, probably. Not that I won't stealth sometimes, but I also just maybe want to run up and hit people in the face with a bottle and then stab them. You know? Oh, did not mean to press that. Rip. It's already full on health. King sparrow feathers. It's here by the Ren Haven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish stew will drive the odor away. I feel like I would just make it worse. I remember sailing out on this river to the great ocean, the vast blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15 and our nets were always full to bursting, the old days before everything went to shit. Anyway it goes, it's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. Oh really? You just seen Dishonored 2 being played? I mean, it's a good game. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest. I have a fondness for this because this is like my first Dishonored experience, obviously. I did play them in order, but it is always obviously cool to be able to play a female character. Especially because they built Emily up in this. And then you get to play her as an adult in the second game. Spoilers. Though, last time I did play as Emily, so, and I think she is technically one of the easier characters to play with because her abilities are better. You can play as Corvo in the second one, or Emily. And Corvo obviously has the powers he has in this game. So. That was so loud that I could break it.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
So I'm pretty sure that, and at the very beginning when some of the guards I came up against said, how many guards has he killed? Trying to escape? I'm pretty sure those voice lines would be different if I had just passively gone about it or just knocked him out. I wouldn't say knocking people out is passive, because I'm still harming them. So, passive is just sneaking around everyone and not bothering, right? Nah. It actually swings. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it would swing. Hey Samuel.
Corvo,
That's
over
me.
Here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
Is there a... Can I not hold my weapons? Can I shoot things? No? Just... Okay. Hi.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people.
I hope so. That's what
Very
the
much
letter's
to
been
meet
saying.
you.
It'd be weird if
They
I met
said
someone
you'd
else
come
out here.
I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
A big ass boat in the background. I feel like there wouldn't be any of those on this first level. Maybe a Sokolov painting. Okay, see. The overall chaos level, it determines the outcome of the game. Whoops. I mean, as long as I don't kill civilians, right? They didn't sign up for it. The guards technically did. Right. They're probably just doing what they're told regardless of whether they believe that I killed the Empress, though, so that they don't die themselves. Which is kind of ironic, I suppose. Because if they didn't do that, then I wouldn't kill them. Whoops. It would be really cool to get Ghost on every single level. If I was gonna do it, it would be this level. I can't redo an hour of content, though. I probably shouldn't. I'm just trying to maybe slow down on the murder a little bit. How about that? Hidden in an old bar. My voice. Hidden in an old bar on the river. Your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the loyalists in a circle to learn what they've got in mind. Hound Pits Pub. Right? Goodness. I love this game.
This is the Hound Pits Pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Samuel. Never noticed he had a welcome mat on his boat. Yeah, this game is probably one of the most visually satisfying games I've played in my life. For me, at least. I love the painted textures of things. Everything looks painted. Like, not cel-shaded like Borderlands or anything like that, but just the look of everything. I love it, and there's so much detail and grittiness to it. Is there anything out here? There he is. Oh. The remastered version would look like? Yeah, I have no idea. There's no door in that, I don't think. Hold on, let me look around more. Shiny.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Ooh, I managed. There's a back wave coming into the building. While talking to Samuel. Shiny. Shiny, 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 shiny. Is this me full height? These barrels are tall, or I'm short. Should probably go talk to him. Definitive edition is the remastered one?
Attention
Gotcha.
citizens of Dunwall. The old port
I missed that.
has been
Yeah.
added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will
I
remain
expect
in
they're
effect
hard at
through
work
the
in
month of
there.
rain.
Best join
Stay
them.
alert and stay
They'll help
loyal.
you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral is anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Oh, because of all the things you had to pull to get me the key? Otherwise, I did all the work, bud.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir.
Oh, hi.
How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia.
She was already talking.
We have been informed of your arrival
I gotta be
and
dead.
will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
He's kind of a dick.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Yeah, she looks super offended. I mean, I would be too. He hella cut her off. All sorts of shinies. Holstering a sword and crossbow and being able to catch myself and pull myself up all in one foul swoop. Pretty impressive. Magnets. Yeah. They just click into place. No, they're both on those little wire mechanisms you can have your keys on. That's what it is. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, little retractor strings. So I can never drop them.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here.
Lord
Corvo,
Pendleton has no special
I'm
awareness,
Admiral
apparently.
Howard, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits Pub.
Do we?
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny.
Sweet.
And restoring
Good
the
ideas.
throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
I've been chilling in a cell for 6 months. I don't know if
Piero's
I really
as
need
much
to.
an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
The way he
Good to have you with us, Corvo.
the way his animation. Oh god, the way his animation goes.
Have you talked to Piero yet?
No. Calm
He made the
down.
weapons
I'm
we
looking
left for you on your way
around.
out of Coleridge Prison.
Yeah, pretty
Go
nifty
see them when you
weapons.
can.
I'm gonna take this, okay? Okay. Wonder what those actually said before they got blurred the fuck out. Those lids? What are those? Yeah, okay. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. Did one of you guys write that? Maybe you, Admiral? What's up?
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Could you imagine just having a really long lanyard attached to a sword?
What's happened now? The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
I'm gonna have to look up Piero's voice actor later and see what other video games he's in, unless one of you want to do that. It sounds super familiar and from a character I really don't like. He kind of sounds like the shit, what do they refer to him as? He sounds like the same guy that voice acts the main bad guy in the Hitman series. I just played that series. Jesus. And I fucking hated his voice. I'm gonna look through everything else first, okay? Alright. Excerpt from a series of newspaper articles from prominent natural philosopher Pierre Joplin. It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold at as Piero's remedy. A name I did not choose, if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because the strain... Don't see any other games besides Dishonored? Oh, okay. Damn. It really does sound like it, though, in my opinion. I'll have to go back and, like, compare them. Take one of the clips from when he's talking in my Hitman playthrough. And then this. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague now making its way through the city of Dunwall is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it with the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. Well, that's not something you want to know of a plague. While it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague, equally my own has properties not fully understood which relate to the mind itself and the spirit, and it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a crass goo better suited for livestock. Subtle and secret variants and the key ingredients makes up Piero's remedy, ensure that it works on higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River. Strong opinions there, huh, buddy? There was a whole lot of talking for not saying shit about what makes it different.
The dispenser upstairs will provide you with...
Shh. Alright. Quest denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havlet.
Fresh tank of whale oil.
Hey, what's up, Hellfire? How's it going?
But you are no doubt strong enough to carry one back down here, if you would.
Shh. I'm sorry, what? Bitterleaf? Oh, crematorium and fluid works. Allow us to remove your departed loved one. That's not what I thought that said at first. Looked like there was a shiny. Except from a manual on new City Watch procedures commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, which is this month, oh boy, interested officers may apply for the test, and if accepted for the 2-week training tour, pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 normal pay grade. Yeah. Excerpt from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. English. On the second leg of the trip, used her tibia, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 feet in length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assume she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Wow, yeah, they literally just don't know the anatomy of a whale yet? I missed the beginning. I murdered more people than I should have and escaped the prison. Yeah, I'm not exactly going for the low chaos run in this, apparently. Founder of the Greaves Whale House. Ebenezer Greaves, what a name. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks with lines cast in the main ship and from several smaller boats. The buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up to the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port and down while the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. Why? Kill it! That's super fucked up! That's really fucked up! Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tanker dispenser, which when activated will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once. Neat.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea.
I hate his voice. I don't remember his voice being that bad.
To maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
This guy sounds like he could be in a BioShock also. Maybe Infinite though, just because of the legal amnesty bit. Yeah, that's fucked up. Just put someone in a submerged tank. And study how they mutate.
Perfect.
Pretty much.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Just get it. Perfect. Thank you, Cole.
Yep.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally?
Nope.
Some lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create
Dude, if the
more
entire game was this visual.
upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge
There we
the
go.
city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Allows you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage. I kind of forgot about all the blueprint things. Okay. I mean, if I don't want to go high chaos, I should probably do something with sleep darts, right? I think I'm just gonna wind up stabbing everyone otherwise. I don't know if I need money for anything else. I feel like this is the only place I can use. Oh, no, that's a lie. There's shops. Did I have everything upgraded at one point in this game? I might have. Close to everything at least. I'm usually pretty good at picking up money. Because I'm looking around too much, but yeah. I feel like I prefer the gun over the crossbow. I think I wind up just using the crossbow though. I like the sound of the gun and the look of the gun though.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you...
Is that a threat?
Very well. You know best.
I can make my own decisions.
If you need anything more.
What did I just pick up? Bring collected blueprints to Piero will allow you to unlock new upgrades to buy. These services can be accessed by talking to Piero at any time. Okay. The fuck was that noise? Anyway, let's look around this first. Been there. Been here. What? Chinese.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy...
In light of recent and terrible rat plague, this establishment is closed to the general public until further notice. Once the plague is passed, lol, we will happily take your coin again and provide you with nights of debauchery and merriment. Alright, I guess we'll go here first. I feel like I know these mean like certain things, whether they've been cleared out or whether they're rat infested or what have you. I feel like there's a book we come across that explains that. Could be wrong. Oh, that's the power system. We're the only authorized agents for Harold Blythe's hand-carved limbs in this part of the city. If you or a loved one has lost a limb... What? Oh, at sea, waging war against the terrible beasts there, you will be delighted with Mr. Bly's work. We accept coin only, no trade, no barter. What are you gonna trade for a limb? Hmm. Cool. Right? Yeah. I'll trade you my left foot for right. I didn't really look up there. Oh.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to
My goodness.
and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Remember, the boldest measures are the safest. Is someone who doesn't want to be questioned about their overkill of power?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
Talking about me? Who are you talking
Of
to?
course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
You okay?
Please follow me to your quarters.
No, I'm good. Oh hey, I just stole a plate from you. You run this place, my bad.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo.
We already met.
I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
True facts. What is the chain rattling noise? Is it really that? Downstairs? The chain that I climbed up? It's so annoying. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna... Okay.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. I'll begin again tomorrow.
Yeah, that stance says everything about you. You sound like a prick. Have a good night. So much reading. I don't know if I should read it all. I don't know if it's really pertinent information. Okay. I think it's just stories. Naval history. Turning wrong way. You can surmise the couple of words that I block. Havelock log entry 1. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons from Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge, and if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 to 5. Oh, thanks for the belief, bud. 1 out of 5. Great.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Garbage Tail Volume 2. There. In his final years? Which one is that? What did that say? Ooh, in this final years? Of a young whaler. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just gonna steal from these people. Okay. Fancy.
The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of...
Pooner song.
has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Hi.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready.
Your outfit,
When they told me
honey.
who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Ma'am. Litany on the White Cliff. Overseer, Vacation, High Overseer Abram Templeton. As I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, from the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way, and to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes and far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Calm down, priest. Calm down. So many books! Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working a large needle moving in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from ancient days. Beneath her needle is his body clenched and shuddered, shaking the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer until she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So you're the lover, I presume. You two have been unfaithful, and it is now your turn to be mended. Thanks. What? My goodness, that was a nightmare. The one out, apparently. Excerpts from a theater play. All sorts of books. I do remember that being the case. Just another reason it reminded me of Skyrim. Volume 2.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
What great digs. So much to read. This is the Abbey. I read that. Work of fiction, early chapter. Creepy. What? Wrong button. Right. So much brick.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy.
You've been waiting
I
this whole
understand
time.
you'll need your rest.
You're creepy, my dude. I wish I had a door. At least I have that one. I'm not even gonna shut it. Rude. Like bottle caps.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Left there to die. Or just murdered. I guess it's me time. Somewhere else. Oh boy. It's gone well. Can't get tired of that.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we can call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Hey! Abilities! Tags get a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward. So the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Target destination. Yeah. Blink. So the other one is shift. In Deathloop, it's shift. Whoops. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. Fallen letter. Same. Yeah. And they had to be pretty precise with that, considering you use it a shit ton in this game, so if you got annoyed by it, like, the game's kind of ruined, you know? Oh, that crab kind of reminds me of Totoro. Crab. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm gonna put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. I do not like it. I'd rather not, thanks. Stupid spy master. Oh boy. So cool. So cool. It's cool to see them, like, and not be running for my fucking life. Only I could climb them. Water running up. Boo. I almost didn't make that. Fishies. Eel, probably. Almost right off the other edge. I definitely have done that before in a playthrough. Just throwing myself off the edge, thinking I was landing on it.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Gripping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or rune. It beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right mouse button while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
I guess they're not like that. I think there was built differently. There's kind of, they're not that tall, but there's kind of building rooms like that in Deathloop, I think. But now I can't remember if it was just a train car or not.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries.
Oh, drugs. Drugs. Whoop. What does my hand look like? Oh. Yeah, I guess I should go to that side, huh? I don't know if anything ever shows up at the bottom. Right?
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Ooh, almost pushed myself off the cliff. Oh no! How'd that happen? Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. It's henna, yeah, totally. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representation of the sounds that you make are also visible. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are visible. See useful objects and security systems through walls as well. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's an owl. Or a cat. Some people have said they've seen a cat in it too. Press right mouse button to see in the dark and to reveal living beings through solid walls. You can also see the fields of view as well as visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like security devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps. It's a Rorschach test. Yeah.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
All right. Meet with the Loyalist Circle to see what they have in mind. It wasn't a dream.
Stages of the plague involve coughing and fever, and can often be remedied with the liberal consumption of Sokolov's elixir. Once bleeding from
Should I clear space?
Liberal consumption.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Oh, I'm not here. Oh, Jesus.
Well, let's get down to it.
Let's
First
get
off,
down
I know
to
that assassination
business.
is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore
So
Her
high
Majesty's
chaos?
line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
You mean me?
Tonight,
it's
High
a
Overseer
big-ass
Campbell
cup.
dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Hi, dogs.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can.
Okay.
He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
I like how you left that as like an afterthought to tell me when it involves rescuing someone. I get a drink?
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once.
It's not.
He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Okay. Bummer.
State property.
Oh. Corvo.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Callista.
Protocol?
I work here for
Oh.
Admiral Havelock.
Wait.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle,
Jeff
Kurnow, still serves as captain in the City Watch.
Yeah.
But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Don't look down on me if you literally just asked for my services as an assassin. Sokolov technology in the new age. Recent books detailing Sokolov's machines. One of the advantages of Sokolov technologies, this shows the same magnetic socket for the tanks or processed whale oil as the oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place. Process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lower guardsmen of the City Watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pile on a wall of light security systems as well as the powered carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside to Sokolov's design is the volatility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred, resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks is exploded. Okay. Explode them. Got it. Yeah, such an uplifting story. I had a boyfriend once. He's dead now. Hey, what's up?
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
I think I'm broke, but I'll go check it out. Piero. Hi.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. Probably nothing. Again, I think I'm broke. Oh, I'm not quite broke. Okay. How many of these can I buy from him? Is it just this one? Then it's done for? Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm good now.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Signal. I guess I would have taken that off when I was asleep. High Overseer Campbell. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret family's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. Escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
She is.
I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Granny Rags is absolutely batshit. And dangerous as fuck. I mean, I've never met her before. I don't know anything.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it.
Arthur's note. Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Not a good way to die, my dude.
I can feel a great age ending.
Yeah, this place went to shit real quick after she died. We'll say that.
Coming.
Ha! You little bastard.
Sleepy sleeps.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Let me take them out first. I don't know if she cares I'm here. We're gonna find out.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh god. I think I used incendiary. Woo! Hi! Oh, yeah. Sure does say incendiary. Whoops. That was a waste. Oh. Does it always say that?
They are burning whales.
And I'm burning them. Oh, I see.
The doom of Pandizia. Come to the city.
Capitals crossbow should work? Yeah. Not wrong. I don't want to die. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit by default. You can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. Okay. Excerpt from a longer work translated from Old Serkonin by Nisa Matoyo Serkonos. She never showed up, huh? Damn. Yeah. About that not high chaos. Stranded myself out here. Oh wait, the chain. I can also climb up it. Derp. This is this is one aspect I never liked about these games, is getting off these stupid chains. I pretty much always do this to make sure I safely leave them. Damn. Did someone else come up here? Who the fuck is that? Maybe that's the dude. Huh. Noise. I thought there was coins or something in here. I guess I remembered wrong.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination.
Men like
Barrows
you walking the
Barbershop
streets
and
with
Surgery,
weapons? We don't
the
need
Duke
that.
and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
I feel like it'd be crazy not to have a weapon here.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Honorable? My ass.
Speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month
Regret?
of
Well,
harvest.
this guy's running. Why is he running?
In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Somebody, please help!
Are you okay?
Help me!
Weird. Worked. I wonder what he's freaking out about. Were rats supposed to be chasing him?
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Weird.
Please clear the area. When a motorized carriage...
Over, Golden Cat, Dunwall Distillery, Clavering Boulevard.
Guildwalker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Damn. Just straight up, you will be ran over and killed. We do not care. I think it's me. For the most heinous murder of our fair Empress, Jasmine Caldwin. Corvo Tano, still at large, ward of only 30,000? For capture or death, reward will be paid by the City Watch in addition to rewards offered by private citizens or outstanding organizations. The offenses of this man are crimes under the laws of the City Watch and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent. Little emo, but pretty good sketch. Gonna be a second Batman, piece of shit emo ass, Pattinson, coming out October. James Gunn, since he took over the DC universe, is making another new Batman without him. Yeah, I wasn't fond of Pattinson's Batman. Patterson's Batman? Whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Very just emo, annoying Batman. Disable security devices or make them work in your favor by using a rewire tool on the circuitry panel for the circuitry device you want to hack. This consumes the rewire tool. Rewired walls of light, arc pylons, watchtowers will harm your enemies instead of you, while rewired alarms will be fully disabled. Spring razor trap can be attached to any surface by aiming it and pressing right mouse button. It'll be triggered as an enemy approaches it, throwing up a cloud of shrapnel. Yeah, they're pretty fucking cool. I don't think I used them much last time though. Yeah. Anything other than him as Batman would be pretty good. Just because it's not him. Sergeant Hayburn. All the wildlife components have been delivered to your station. I expect it to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue their adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Please keep your men under control. Oh. For the murders of various individuals of note, as well as crimes of heresy, Dowd, enemy of the city of Dunwall, 5,000. Offenses of this man are high crimes under the strictures of High Overseer, the municipal laws of the City Watch of Dunwall, and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent in these times of peril. Oh. Nor the individual known as Slackjaw, enemy of Dunwall. Offenses of this man, they all say the same thing. Are you a dead counter? Brave men needed for crisis management. Must have skill in numbers and a vigorous constitution. 10 coins per day. The satisfaction of service to Dunwall. Contact tax assessor's office if you qualify. Batman Part 2 is such a simple and yet cool title. Oh god. You can get past the wall light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whale oil tank. Climb up the crates to the right and use the roof. Find another path by following the streets to the right. Possess a rat and use a small tunnel to the left. Streets to the right. Got it. Actually gonna see if I can climb over, but... God, I hate that.
Dunwall citizens, this is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announced at my term as Lord Regent has been extended through
I feel like this is the way that the crazy lady is.
beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the
Hag?
Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary.
I don't know if I'd call that a
We owe our
survivor.
thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan
Just saying.
of their services.
Oh no.
Quit throwing things up there! That's dangerous. Granny's front door. Oh, I was right. It's like I played this game before. Knock knock. In your place.
Yes, I would. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage.
And does food, not bullets? It's meant to be a sign. I don't know how you're gonna put that inside on a floor. Expect anyone to see it. But.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would, indeed.
Looks like it's upstairs, but I think it's downstairs.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Yeah, this lady's crazy. Just take the urn. Funsies. War medal. Should have looked at that more. Knock knock!
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Dear?
Tap tap.
Is that you, my dear husband?
Oh.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Sure.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would, indeed.
Let us in, Granny.
I
bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf.
We're here to do your washing.
She's not stupid.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's... Come on!
Whoop! You've just tried. Oh. That guy just fucking flamethrowered at me with his mouth. I don't know if I've seen that before. I don't remember seeing that. That could have gone way better. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to do that, but yeah. Still, high chaos, right? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't remember seeing that. Them trying to blow fire at me. Breathe fire at me.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
I don't think I can switch hands.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
You got a lot going on over there too that I'm gonna have to check out, but I guess I'll go upstairs first.
Yes. The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark.
Power 2 Tame the Ruins can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment, blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children.
I don't know if I turn them away.
Every last one of them.
Exactly.
Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Crazy. Crazy lady.
You'll have to go or they won't come. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it. Get out.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Turns out murder a lot of people, probably.
Off you go.
She's Susan's friend? Huh. It's pretty cool. I never paid attention to the voice actors in this, to be honest. Like, who actually voices what? Who?
I will be glad to rest.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
Don't mind if I do. There's no way this much food would just be lying out given the circumstances. This all went to shit in 6 months, man. That's crazy.
That's not what we heard. It was just a cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee.
An inspection fee? When you have to be checked over? That's fucked up.
Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah, and the get back. Run it. Somebody, give me a hand. Let's get on with it, rat face.
Wrong ability.
I'll stick you.
Hey! Enough with the fire! Enough with the fire! God damn, you all do that. How do I not remember that? I guess I always just tried to stealth them, so it never happened that much. Are you okay? Because I'm coming in.
I owe you, brother.
Oh, you're Jeffifa.
I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time.
Oh, wow.
But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Okay.
Want to look at some of the things I found?
Sure.
Good prices, I swear.
Not now, Jeff. Did not mean to click that. God damn it. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions in Scrimshaw. Bone charms, the sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man Salt to Greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tivia. Once the wheel trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Birth control bone charm. Interesting. Apps. Apps are nice. Yeah, I guess I never really... Maybe at one point I had looked up the voice actors, but it's been so long since I've played it that I totally forgot about all that. That's crazy. Huh. flamethrower, man. Flamethrowers. Was that me? Who the fuck was that? Are you serious? That's funny. God damn it. Alright. Lady voices a mayor in South Park is the Empress? That's hilarious. It's 4th day of the month of rain. Morris is sick, and so are the children. I've avoided it thus far, which is good fortune since it's fallen on me to care for them. 8th entry. Don't know what happened to the rest of it. 9th entry. City Watch comes and goes, knocking on doors and asking for signs of plague. Even our neighbors cannot be trusted. Earlier, it was difficult to keep the children quiet. Now they sleep most of the time. 10th entry. The flies have set in. I try to keep them away, but I can barely get close. They sting so. Most of the time, Morris won't answer me when I try to talk to him from across the room. Morris is gone. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'll do for now. All my hope is reserved for the children. Leaving the flat for a while. Near dawn, I found some plague bags from a guard booth while no one was around. Took a while, but I got Morris into one of the bags. At least his face is covered. Young Robert has passed. The star of my sky is gone. Page missing. Lee stopped breathing in the middle of the night. She was such a headstrong girl, I can hardly believe she was overcome. She was always near as I cut up hagfish or vegetables, arguing with me about everything. It's the 4th day of the month of wind. It has settled in that they are lost to me, all of them. Cannot bring myself to call the dead counter. I have the fever now. No guards come near anymore. Damn. Well. Alrighty. I don't know if I really want to go through the distillery. Stan's mother and sister. So many characters. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's cool. I could hear the tension of the rope of that. Chippy. I want to go after that first. I don't know if that's really the priority I should be having. Is that a guard or is... No, that has to be a guard, right? Or do they show everyone the same? I don't remember. Dog. Not a guard. That's an impressive stencil.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This guy fought for the Empress.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20 plus 2 elixir.
Looked like 25 to me.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your pockets?
Let it go, kid.
Don't call me kid. You think you can cheat me? Come on, let's get this guy. Die, you trust me.
Who's gonna win? Place your bets!
I'm gonna loot your corpse.
Ooh.
That settles that.
His head was still blowing fire even though it was decapitated. Easy.
Okay, here you are.
No, 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 not the fire, not the fire, not the fire, not the fire! Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please don't come after me. Long live the Empress. She was a wench. Rude. Alright. Getting there. Getting there.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slack John is Bottle Street Boys.
I don't need shit.
Use the Bottle Street allies to get around. How did I manage that? Please don't turn on me, okay, guys? Thanks. Confiscated rune. We found this strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal or whatever they do with them. Don't forget. Don't mind if I do. I don't think they can win. I think do the rats always... Oh, the rats don't always win. The rats don't always win. I wasn't sure. Yeah, there was too many of them compared to the rats, I guess. We good now? Is there something I'm supposed to do in Holger Square? I don't remember. Oh. Travel through the gate. Oh. Oh, but there's the journal in his office or something like that? Is that what's supposed to happen? Sure, Captain Kernhouse survives his visit to the office. I was here. Break into... Yeah. Just gonna go now. Thanks. Only I could get up there. I'm so close. This is gonna hurt if I fall though. Ah! Fuck! I was trying to run and jump, but I couldn't. They didn't let me jump, and I don't think I could run on that surface. Womp.
Still crying about that dice game? You always amuse me.
Sneaky, 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 sneak. Need up. Full grown man, jump onto the ledge. Thank you. High chaos, high sneak. Yeah. Again, as much as I want to kind of like hardcore stealth this, I feel like because I have played it before, I would want to either stealth it so much I'm pretty much ghost mode every level, which would take an obscenely long time to get through a single level. Or I'm high chaos. Whatever goes. I don't care. So I think I'm gonna go that route. For the sake of everyone else. And me not having to redo levels over and over and over and over again. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction. Yep. An ally. Yeah. Free him. What? Steal Campbell's journal. Eliminate him. An ally to the loyalist. Martin is being held there. Oh, yeah. Free him and allow him to escape. Escape. Already read that. Don't mind if I do. Cankermouth Golf Map. What a great name. Canker Sisters, ancestors. I don't want to break it. It makes loud noises. Mind if I do? I like ammo. Ammo's nice.
Did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani? Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now.
Shit. That scared me. I didn't think he'd be walking my direction. Exit from Travel Chronicle. Travel to Pandysia. The men I set out with are good sailors, no doubt. Half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ships spawned in the Circonan archipelago, or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs, welcoming those who would visit the far continent, as it's called. Sickness in fighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say a flock of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds. Across the deck, pricking any they touched with toxic quills. Two thrown overboard by gusting demon winds. The quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. View across the ocean in the distance to Pandysia is greater than most would imagine. More died climbing the cliffs, and now, with but a handful, I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them. Now their captain is dead too, stung by something that resembled a prairie mole, but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. That's a lot of death.
What
For sure.
will I do now? What?
Shit.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Damn. Please don't come over here. Anyone in here? No? Okay. Pocket watch. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle Estate. Of course, I want to attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary, the most important day of my life, by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian Red. Fair enough.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
There's no other way. I have to go from inside, right? To upstairs. Oh my dear Lord. Okay. If I can't see them, they can't see me. Am I going with that? Please don't come in here. Okay, good. Avoiding the rat plague, except from government protocol and disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease, nor is it true that crushed morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixirs and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the... Wait. The only known means of resisting the disease, nor is it true that crushed morley act as a remedy, but these are... Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn 2 hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met with the full measure of the Abbey's law. Yeah, that's interesting. 2 hagfish and a cat. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning, and report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Even if it means turning your own families in. 3rd stricture. Exit from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly become the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered. Restless hands. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, the spade. For even the lowliest labor, that is rigorous squeezing the muscles, is a sponge rinsing impurities in the mind and body. Is that their way of saying, what's the saying? Idle hands is devil's plaything? Or whatever, however that saying goes. Can I, like... Nothing? I expected that to draw them. Somehow they can't hear that. I don't know if I need anything down here, but I want to check out the rest of the building. Should I just kill them? They're guards.
He says to undress, I undress.
By the overseers? Some black magic nonsense? Bug someone else.
First day, month of wind, assorted human remains, strong appetite. 10th day, month of wind, 1 bag, TV in pairs, bruised, rotted, rats uninterested. 11th day, month of wind, 1 tin, potted whale meat eaten. 13th, human torso, no trouble finding corpse parts. 17th, no feeding, aggression increase, incident of cannibalism. 20th day, incident with previous maidservant will withhold feeding until first day, month of darkness. Thanks. Oh. Oh. Can't pick it up. Damn, I wanted to throw it through the window. Holy shit.
Stupid goddamn.
Customs and food of Morley. Gross. It's a prop. It's supposed to make no noise. Ooh, totally missed these. Super fail. What happens if I... They can't reach me on this table, right? This is probably gonna be a bad idea, but... they're technically... Well... I would say they're technically edible because we're seeing roasted rats on a skewer every once in a while on fires and we're eating them ourselves and it's fine. But I don't know if they somehow know which rats are infested and which aren't, or if burning them, like cooking them, makes them not plague rats anymore. What happens when they're done eating the arm? Do they come after me? No, they're just trying to find me now.
Hey.
Run, my beasties! Woo! Woo! Damn, you chased me, bud. Thought you were gonna come around the other way. Apparently the rats dissipated. Maybe. The appetite satiated? I guess. Considering I just fed them to people. Where'd that gal go?
Oh, stupid.
Stupid. Give me your key. Ah, shit.
Huh? No. I need help.
Fuck. Wait.
Help.
It's okay. It's fine. Go to sleep. Nap time. Yep, thankfully. Quitting instructions. Dear Miss Benton, I'm quitting my study. I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether, otherwise I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. Wow. Just gonna shorter half of it? Fucked up. I guess no one's alive or awake enough for them to care about this, so thank you. It's a little rough. Here. Let's not have your feet like up. Ah, come on! Hold on, can I do it? Oh. Oh, come on! Hey! Doesn't look like that's gonna work. I'm afraid the rats are gonna kill them. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. We're good. Please don't chew on me. Thank you. Please tell me this is like a photo development room. Something light sensitive. I hope. Otherwise, this is just creepy. Bull rat fetus. Great. Flowers. Fishies. Galvani Academy notice. Latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting bossy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastard. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated, revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I put together another shipment. Artemis Moore, procurement clerk and provisioner. Academy of Natural Philosophy. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tivian brandy. It's good to know people. It's not exactly well hidden of the fact that it moves, let alone the countless notes commenting on it, but whatever. Money? That was so loud. I am so sorry. Holy shit, that was loud. Philosopher's notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given the rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town and the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city exhibit a younger strain of the plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I'll continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedies are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of the stuff. You can actually afford it. Interviews with street workers. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, a stick with a nail on the end, and catch as many rats as you could in the night. The city watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us. The younger ones didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and swarm and would come back at you. You barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterwards, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous and the city watch started paying better, but that didn't last long because after a while too many people had been stripped clean trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji.
Obviously the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? In size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Considering I know the story. I don't remember how this gets opened. What? 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 I figured it would be glowing. They use terriers to hunt them? Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of like the terrier groups that go out. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. Interview attached to a formal report by CityWorks Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We gotta get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. It ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I never seen one of them come below, except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crust moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. X. Money! Did it. Banned by the Red Shore Cable. More about whales. Probably gonna call it here. I just want to see if that's where we're supposed to head for the next thing. Yeah, we're supposed to get to the distillery. Ooh, not bad. Contaminate. How was I supposed to contaminate it with plague? Maybe I can only do that with this rat now. I think that's what she was saying, right? I had to take like guts of the rat, put it in there. Gross. I'm pretty sure you can turn, I don't know if it's all of them, but you can turn at least one of the gangs onto your side and they help you out, if I remember correctly. Alrighty, well I'm gonna call it here. I would love to keep playing, but I do got stuff to do, so. I'm glad I'm playing this again though. I do love this game. There's a lot going on, a lot to look at. So it takes forever. Anyway, thanks for hanging out guys, thanks for being here. Have a good evening, Wheat. Sure. Those auto saves. Yeah, for sure. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if Hellfire's still here, but I hope you do have a good one, Hellfire, and you as well, DCM. I will see you on Thursday, because I know what day it is now. Bye!